Hey everybody, welcome to Halfbeard's Hut's Heads Up. Today we're looking at Zen Pinball 2, the PS4 version. This game's obviously been out for a while, and we've covered bits and pieces of it, kind of over time. You know, we looked at a table or two. We looked at the original Marvel, the first Marvel pack, the one that had like Wolverine and Spider-Man and stuff. But we haven't looked at it in quite a while, and now and they were nice enough to send me a few codes recently to some of the newer tables, so I figured we would jump in and take a peek at some, kind of what they've been doing with this game. Look at some of the newer tables. So, the big reason they sent me this, obviously, is the fact the new Walking Dead table is out. So that's what we're looking at first. Also, I'm still kind of blown away. They're like, you know what would be a good idea for a pinball table? Emotional adventure games. The feels makes for great pinball tables. And while I'm still a little iffy on that, this is a totally okay pinball table. it's true to the source material, I guess. It's got the same voice actors, a lot of the same assets. I think they might have even like taken some of the Telltale assets, like the 3D assets, and imported them into this. Just looking at the way some of the zombies look.
Let's do this.
Let's jump into it. You got Lee and Clementine on the board, hanging out, having feels. Eventually, you'll play soccer with her.
Have I missed anything?
Protect her from zombies. The review guide for this makes a lot of crazy aspersions about having to, like, make choices and gather food and, scout ahead and relive every episode in the form of pinball. And, well, yes, every pinball table has, like, quests and objectives, which aren't necessarily always... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Which aren't exactly always 100% clear. It seems really weird to compact those into a pinball game, but whatever. I kind of don't care about that fact. All I kind of care about is whether this is a fun pinball game, and this is a pretty good table. Like, there's enough kind of interesting side stuff that, you can see the drugstore up there. Oh, fuck. I'm not bad at pinball. I really like video pinball, so I'm really not bad at pinball, but talking and playing pinball is not necessarily easy, so excuse me if my scores are utter fucking shit. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so like the drugstore up there, it has its own set of flippers. It kind of turns into like a shooting gallery sort of thing. There is a couple interesting modes where if you can unlock them, like zombies will come out of the table and you need to defeat the zombies by hitting them with the ball, which actually isn't even the first time a Zen Pinball table has done that. This is they also did a Plants vs. Zombies table, which we'll show after this, which also does that exact thing. Though it's maybe a bit more mature here. Yeah, so we're just gonna go as far as we can. I'm gonna show kind of as many tables as I can possibly show in my little bit. A New Day. I can pick an episode. Yeah, okay. We'll start with the first one. A New Day.
We can't hold this by ourselves.
New Day. Do you save Doug or Carly? Oh my God! You obviously saved Carly. Sorry, Doug.
Oh my God.
You chose to save Carly. And then stuff happens. So I made a choice in the pinball game, I guess. I was kind of hoping that might change the board a little bit, but maybe not.
Good shot.
Pretty much seals the deal.
Ah, crap. Yeah. They do a really good job of doing stuff on the dot matrix display in this game, though I do find it somewhat distracting. I'm always kind of trying to look up there. A wins all my tables. I'm always looking up there to try to figure out what's going on. Oh, that score is shit. Actually, that might be my best score. No, my best score is still 2,365,000. All right, let's go back to the main menu. So that's a Walking Dead table. We'll probably jump back into that before the end. Go play Plants vs. Zombies. Let's go see what other zombie-themed stuff they've been doing. This came out last year, maybe the year before. It came out a while back. And it is, again, like a very, like, clear take, like a very well-done homage to this game in pinball form. Like, say what you want about Zen, about, you know, the Zen Studios pinball stuff, kind of in general compared to other pinball games. I will definitely say that I think Farsight's pinball arcade series has been a bit more, like, respectable just in terms of, like, pure mechanics go. But then again, I'm a junkie for classic tables. These guys do licensed tables fantastically. They really capture the essences of these licenses in their tables. Like the dot matrix stuff they do is always looks really great. And there's always really interesting like objectives going on the table that you can unlock. This one, you know, you're summing up. Fuck. Talking and playing pinball is really hard, you guys. Oh, that'd be Crazy Dave. There's always, you know, cool objectives that they then use their like guys on the table stuff to enact to bring out kind of neat homages. Like here, you can kind of summon up, you know, zombies will come out. You can also summon up the various plants various times. Look, there's the sun. All sorts of cool stuff. I like how you've got the big boss zombie. I can't remember his name, Zombor or something dumb like that, up at the top there. Fuck you, zombie! Oh, damn it! That didn't go well. That did not go well. Again, I'm not claiming my scores are going to be particularly good here. You know, zombies. Pinball requires some actual fucking concentration and skill, and I don't necessarily have that at the best of times. So, you know, having to try and do it while talking and presenting commentary, not always easy. We'll see what I can do. See if I can show some cool stuff. Once I've got my groove going, I might be able to show some more cool stuff. I really like this table, actually. This was probably, I really liked it when it came out, and I like it even more, like, I played it originally on the Vita, and I like it even more on a kind of proper console, just because it looks really good. They did a really good job of bringing all this to life. Like, all the assets just look really spot on. The music's great. It's, you know, really reusing the fantastic, comforting Plants vs. Zombies music, and it's just a fun table. Like, there's a good mixture of ramps and gimmicks, and that's what I feel has always been the key to any pinball table. Too many ramps or too many gimmicks can ruin a table. You got to have the proper balance of both, and I feel like this table has that. The Walking Dead table does too. It's not. I feel like it's got a bit. I feel like it could use some more ramps at points. Oh, Crazy Dave drove away. Ball out. I'll take 1 million. Is I get the ball? No, that's the end of that. What'd I get? 1.6 mil? I'll take that. That's okay. I don't think it's my best score. Yeah, no, I'm way below everybody else. My score was shit. Yeah, this game's obviously best if you've got a bunch of friends playing, because then you can get into score wars, and that's how you want this. What else do we play? These are kind of the other ones they sent me recently, is kind of Deadpool through the Star Wars. Let's jump into some Deadpool. Do a little Marvel. Do a little Marvel now. Then we'll do some Star Wars, and maybe we'll go check out. Maybe we'll go do Walking Dead again, see if I can't get up on that. And then maybe we'll close out with a classic table. Yeah, that seems like a good order to me. I love the art on the Deadpool table. They went dead on with the art here. It looks exactly how it should. And again, it feels like a good mix of like just gimmicks on the table and ramps. Like just fat, fun fucking ramps. I also love how the ball save is a grenade. Which makes it interesting because it means the ball save then comes from the bottom of the screen rather than from the actual launcher, which is something you have to actually consider. Because if you lose your ball, you got to be anticipating where it's actually going to come from next. And yeah, Deadpool will zip around the table. He'll say jokes. That's kind of one thing. As much as I am not the biggest fan of Deadpool. Oh, there goes my ball save. But I generally don't mind the sense of humor there. However, with pinball, I kind of want pinball to just go, right? You kind of just want to... You kind of want... I like my pinball to be rapid fire. I just want to keep going. Oh, fuck. And this, like, I just got the ball out. Now I have to watch him zip over to his thing. I can speed it up, but still, the fact that it's not just immediately the ball kicks out, let's do it again, not great about that. Oh, there's credits on the side there. And that's totally Nolan North doing the Deadpool voice. I was actually looking for those credits earlier, wondering if it was Nolan North, and it is. I'm assuming that's because, obviously Disney is working with Zen here, because, you know, they've been doing Marvel and Star Wars stuff. And, Disney has a really hard and fast rule when it comes to cartoon voices that it has to be the same guy. And I'm wondering if they're going to really put that in deep with a lot of their Marvel and Star Wars stuff. And if they're putting Noah North and all this stuff. I mean, I know Noah North just kind of likes doing this voice, so it might be that too, but who knows? It could be Disney putting on there. No, if you're going to do the Deadpool table, we need to have Noah North. We need to, you know, kind of protect that kind of, like, vocal image. Because that's what we want Deadpool to sound like in our minds. And you know what? Noah North is a good voice for Deadpool. That works. It's not going to be a good score. That's not my favorite table. I'm not great at this table. So, not expecting much out of my score here. Pinball's fun, you guys. I don't know what else to say, really. Like, about the overall product. I think they've done a good job of... They've done a really good job of working with the licenses they have. And I'm going to watch him die. It's like, then he's going to blow it up, and oh no, but that was the last ball. I think they've done a really good job with the licenses they've got here. And I feel like the actual mechanics have gotten better over the year. I feel like the mechanics are a bit smoother now than they were when I first played Marvel Pinball a while back. Wow, someone's got 19,000. One of my friends got 19,000. I mean 19 million. I do not have anything close to that. I've not seen this movie yet. People tell me it's good. As a result, this table feels like utter nonsense to me. It's still a pretty fun table. This table's cool because it has like a crazy opening segment where they...
Two thugs, an assassin, and
You can hear them explaining the movie here.
You know what I see? Losers. But life is giving
Let's skip that. And where they have this cool thing where there's a ball representing each fucking character. Each guardian, I guess. And it's just, the thing just starts off with fat multi-ball with infinite ball save. So 60 a minute straight of just awesome multi-ball. And multi-ball is the best part of fucking pinball. The best part of any pinball game is the multi-ball. So having it just flat out from the start give you a minute of multi-ball it's like decadent almost in terms of pinball mechanics. It's great.
My name's Peter Quill. There's one other name you might know me by.
Yeah, and he's still doing his fucking narration over the top. There's a lot of narration on this table, like a lot of talking, a lot of character dialogue. Which is pretty cool. I mean, if you've just seen the movie and you want that, that's great. Oh, I am not playing very well. But that's okay, because it's multi-ball and it's infinite. I can do whatever the fuck I want for this minute. Though I think it's probably over by now. I'm just keeping the balls going. Oh, yeah, no, my flippers have been disabled. This guy escaped the Clin and got some credits. I guess that's what they're calling score here. Yeah, you get some, like, story stuff. This table seems to have more story than a lot of the other tables do. I actually couldn't save that ball. Again, flippers disabled. Then you get the classic music that's very much a part of this movie as much as it is part of this, like, actual game. This one has a pretty good super thing where it's less trying to hit something than it is just trying to time your launch. So, target locked, which means I get some extra points, or I'm supposed to hit something to get the super launch or whatever it's called. I don't know. I've always been more a fan of oh, what's the term for it? Like, there's a specific term for hitting a specific thing with the launch of your ball. And it's like super jackpot sort of thing. There's a specific term, it's not super jackpot. I'm forgetting what it is. But I've always much preferred the way Williams did it, which is where it's not about hitting it after the ball comes down to the flippers. It's about there's a special thing within the actual draw, and it's a matter of actually pulling out the plunger just the right amount. Oh! It's a matter of pulling out the plunger just the right amount to get to hit the thing. And this does not do that. This is a pretty high-scoring table. This has got, you know, 1.7 for that not very good run. That's kind of cool. Up. Play a little soccer with the ball there. The ball is very much like soccer. You've got to really... It's all about ball control. Learning to dribble the ball between the flippers so you can get it exactly where you want. Fuck. Oh, side drains. I hate you. I hate you, side drains. I like the music on this table a lot. I don't really know what they're trying to get me to hit there. Because after I get that, it's still like, I gotta hit the target again. Oh, whoa, what? Now Rocket Raccoon and Groot are fighting Ronan the Accuser. It's Ronan the Accuser, right? Or is it Ronan the Conqueror? I can't remember. Okay, it's another, like... This game's got a lot of good... This particular table's got a lot of apparently good multi-ball modes. Which, you know, again, multi-ball, man. That shit's the fucking best. Did we win? Lose? Lost. Whatever. Good art on this table. It's clearly movie art. Like, you know, it's not... This is a movie table, not a comic table. Which, whatever, that's fine. That's what they should be going for. That's what people care about right now. No one gives a shit about the Guardians of the Galaxy comic. It's been around for like 50 years, but nobody fucking cares. 50 years?
This is why none of
Debuted in 1969. Don't ask why I know that. I had a better score than my last time. Oh, no, never mind, it's not. My actual score's at the top there. I keep looking at my high score. Alright, let's go look at some of these Star Wars tables. This is probably the best one, the Han Solo one. This one's pretty good too, so let's start with this one though. We'll just go straight down the line. We're not gonna play the Marvel Civil War table because I don't like that table. I just straight up don't like it. I didn't like Marvel Civil War, the comic. And that, like, Fox News aesthetic that entire Forever Taking series had very much translates to that table, and it's ugly. Like, it's an ugly aesthetic. They had no choice when it comes to making that, because that's... You're tasked with making a Marvel Civil War fucking pinball table, that's what you're gonna make it look like. I could not have done better, I guess, but the problem is not the table, the problem is that the source material fucking sucks. I hate Civil War. It's boring, it's awful. It's what if Iron Man decided to be Hitler and also really like debating. I'm sorry, I got lost for a second. We're playing Star Wars. I like the nice, like, light-dark dichotomy going on in this table. There's lots of good gimmicks, too, the holocrons and stuff. And if you can get it up to, Yoda or Palpatine... at least I know if we're getting it up to Yoda. You can... There's, like, a secondary, smaller table that unfolds from the base they're standing on. Which is really cool! Oh, I've already beaten my score, apparently. Lovely. And obviously on all these tables you're gonna get some very classic Star Wars music, the good John Williams stuff. There are tables, I think, covering... The pack we've got is the most recent pack, which is covering pretty much entirely like Star Wars classic, good Star Wars. But there are definitely some packs that... I know there's a pack that covers the Clone Wars cartoon show, or at least a table that covers that. I know there's a couple packs that are covering, like, some prequel stuff. They really did a lot of these Star Wars tables, and they really, ran the gamut on them all.
The Jedi holocron.
Ah, damn drains. Side drains are the bane of my existence. These Star Wars tables in general aren't very high-scoring tables. They are generally seem to be, just judging by the other scores I've seen other people have on them, they seem to be more, like, you're not scoring millions upon millions of points in these ones. It's more you're going for, like, thousands.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider.
I can't really tell if they're going for, if these are repeated, if these are, like, just straight taken from the movie, or whether these are re-recorded quotes. They sound pretty good, though.
The Jedi holocron.
I'll try. Yeah, let's see if we can get... Oh, cool, so we're gonna unlock the secondary table. This is what I was talking about. So, this is the kind of crap that I love, is these, like,
Holocron to collect.
tables within tables, fun extra gimmicks. Like, this crap's the best.
Feel it.
Oh, right down the middle. There was no saving that. I could have tilted. I don't like doing that, though. I'm one of those people who like sitting at the table.
Quick to join you in a
Oh, what's going on? Oh, I lost. All right, just shy of a mil. I'll take it.
May the Force be.
What's my score there? Sure. And the game's really good about letting you know if you're beating people's scores, or how close you are to beating other people's scores, or how close you are to beating your own score. It's smart about that. All right, the Han Solo table. This is probably my favorite table of this Star Wars pack. It's just there's a lot of cool stuff going on the table overall. And obviously Cantina music. Who doesn't like the Cantina music?
No, this is suicide.
I like
Nowhere to go.
I like Solo just kind of lounging there. That's a pretty good solo. They do a really good job, actually, with Star Wars stuff of recreating movie likenesses with their models really well. Like, that's a good-looking young Harrison Ford right there. They're Leia on the New Hope table, also bang on. Like, that looks like Carrie Fisher. Oh. Surprised they didn't have a Jabba on this table. You think this would be a good table to put Jabba on? Ah. Alright. If I'm not talking, it's because I'm trying to focus. Want to get the high scores. And yeah, just like, there's lots of fun stuff. Like, this is a fun table to look at. It's got a good ambiance, it's got a good feel. Also, you know, as I've probably not said yet, this game does actually have some pretty good ball physics. Even if I feel like the controls on the flippers, I feel like there's a weird delay on the flippers sometimes. I feel like that's maybe a little janky. The actual physics of the ball seems pretty good. Like, seems to go where it should. It maybe accelerates a little faster than I remember real pinball ever accelerating on the ball, but it's pretty damn accurate. Then again, it's been a while since I played real pinball. The last arcade I had that actually had a good pinball machine has since shut down. Oh, it's a pity too. They had a theater magic table, which those are hard. Those are kind of a pain in the ass to find these days. And oh, it was awesome to still get to play it. That said, their theater magic table was in dire need of repair, and the place was too fucking cheap to get repaired. So every time I played it, as much as it was awesome to be playing it, it was also just like, it was kind of heartbreaking because I'm like, oh, the flippers are like 3 seconds off and everything's bad and it's clear everything in here needs to be recalibrated and parts need to be replaced, and oh, it's breaking my heart.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Get some Cloud City stuff up there.
There's nowhere to go.
I like how he's telling the ball where to go. It's a fucking single lane, man. The ball knows where to go. Though I do like how the launcher there is the like firing turret pits on the Millennium Falcon with those same weird like double rod push forward thruster things, like double rod levers that he used to bring up the thrusters. Like there's a lot of really good attention to detail on these tables. Alright. It's just a fun table to watch. Fun table to look at. I'm not going to keep this going much longer. Oh, I've actually not seen this before. Oh, awesome! I didn't see this before.
You know what you're doing.
Oh man. That was not a mechanic I paid enough attention to.
He certainly has courage.
What good will it do us if he gets himself killed?
What's going on? Oh, Trooper Ball. That's gonna be my multi-ball right there. They do a lot of things with like different colored balls in these Zen games. Like all the way back to those first Marvel games, you could like on the Spider-Man table there are Green Goblin pumpkin bomb balls, which you need to avoid and then hit back at the Green Goblin. Like they really like playing around with that kind of stuff, tracking different balls and deciding what they should do and what their purposes are. Like that's all kind of crazy but kind of neat. Like, it's definitely the sort of things you could not do on a real pinball table. Like, that's probably the most important thing with these Zen pinball tables, is that they do actual stuff that you could not do on a real pinball table, which is, if you're going to do video pinball, it has to either be a perfect recreation of an actual pinball table, or it needs to be something that you could never do on a real pinball table. If it's not far enough in either direction, you fucked up. And these go far enough in the crazy bullshit you could not do on a real table thing. Direction. Whatever. Pinball! I love this extended version of the Cantina song. I don't think I've ever heard this much of it before. Really want to get that multi-ball going. I don't remember how I got that Trooper Ball launched into the first place. I should have a kickback activating soon if I can get that L lit. I don't know. There are always... Oh, hey. New high score ahead. Awesome. I would like to beat my high score on this. That would be awesome. When we're done with this table, I will go show where you can actually get like information on what the objectives are on this and how to do them. they're generally pretty good about kind of letting you know what the actual, like, objectives and quests are of a pinball table and helping you actually do them. I mean, they're never going to tell you the angles, but they will kind of let you know exactly what you're trying to hit at the very least. I think it was only my second ball. Oh, and I set my new record. Awesome.
This is suicide. There's nowhere to go.
That looks pretty good.
What looks pretty good?
Yeah, I really can't tell if those are new voice samples. Like, it sounds like I could see it being either way. Maybe I'm misremembering the movies, but they do sound somewhat off. But they're good enough that it's that I can't decide, honestly.
Excuse me, sir. Might I inquire what's
Oh, that fucked it up. That's the end of that.
We would be honored.
What'd I do? 1.35, I'll take that.
You need
AAA wins the table again.
If score is all that you love, then that's what you'll receive.
Did you say if scores are what you love, then that's what you'll receive? Yeah, those are redone lines. That's really lame. It's a really lame redo of the classic line. Money's what you love. Then is it money? Is it money if what you love? Then money is what you'll receive. I think that's how it goes. I'll take that. Top score on that table. Yeah. So if we go to, let's see where it is here. If I think we'll go to this. Yeah, here we go. It should be here somewhere. I should be able to look at the. Maybe I actually got to go into the table here. Let's load up the droids table. I don't like the droids table. No, not multiplayer. I don't have multiplayer. Go to the droids table, and I'll see if I can find it there. But they generally do a pretty good job of having like a guide for you to follow. Yeah, here we are, table guide. This is showing you kind of what you're supposed to do. Starting mission by hitting those. Then you got to collect C-3PO's shit. Navigational disruption. Getting it up there, I assume. Yeah, so it's showing you kind of what you need to hit. What that's doing in terms of the story. Like, they're telling you what you need to do. If you want to play this game properly, you can do that. If you're like me, however, and you're in it for the score, just want to rack up as high a score as you can do that too. The game is not begrudge you for that. That's the joy of pinball. I think this table's too ramp heavy. That's my problem with it. Like, it's the look over all of it is just dominated by those kind of featureless, mechanical-looking ramps. Somewhat of an issue. Whee! Also, I'm not great at this table, so you know. That also hurts my enjoyment. Then again, it just requires practice. That's the thing with pinball. Every pinball table, it just requires practice. You can get. That's the joy of pinball. Is it's such a wonderful game of skill. Like there's luck, but there's also a lot of skill required to really get good at any table of pinball. Learning exactly what angles you need to hit, what you need to be hitting, how to unlock the things you want to unlock.
Our master won't be pleased after you.
Like, you know, any table you can do that. Like, I used to really get the Funhouse table. That was probably my best. I used to be able to rack up some really nuts scores with that. And that was all just about, like, kind of managing the clock. So that way when you hit the time, that way when you hit, fuck, who's the evil fucking ventriloquist dummy on the table? I don't remember the name of it. But that way when you hit him at the right time, you would get a lot more points than you would otherwise.
I don't know what all this trouble is about, but I'm sure it must be.
God, now I really want to play Funhouse. It's a great table. Ah, damn it. Got distracted thinking about Funhouse. Yeah, I mean, if you just kind of want to listen to Star Wars music while playing pinball, this is a great way to do that, I guess. You know, at the very least, they succeed in being a really good way to get your Star Wars nostalgia freak on. If you can't hear the music all that well, that's because I've turned it down really hard because I'm kind of worried about Disney DMCAing my ass. You know? YouTube and all. As much as I'm sure they'd understand, I can't really help it if they're like, that's Star Wars music! Sue him into the ground! Oh. Alright. Let's move on from another table, because again, not my table of choice. Oh, no! Don't start again! Oh no, they gotta do their dot matrix Jawa shooting stuff at the screen. Alright, let's, Star Wars Pinball proper. Sure. Yeah, look, that's a good-looking Carrie Fisher. That is what Carrie Fisher looked like in Star Wars Episode 4. Like, that is accurate. Like, that's kind of impressive. Their Obi-Wan Kenobi's maybe not as good. Their Alec Guinness could use some work. Then again, at this point, maybe they specifically couldn't get Alec Guinness likeness rights. He's not really a fan of Star Wars anymore, Alec Guinness.
Choose your skill shot.
Yeah, this is a weird table because you have to choose your skill shots. You're choosing which ramp you're trying to hit. We're gonna go with this one.
Vents primary ignition.
I also like how it's a different lightsaber than on the... Oh, fuck! Damn it!
This could really save my
It's a different lightsaber than on the Masters of the Force table. And a different lightsaber color. Like, as is fitting, because he would be using the blue lightsaber at this point instead of the green one.
Or worse.
Alright. Yeah, not a huge fan of this table either, but I think this one's pretty okay. Again, pretty ramp heavy. There could be a few more, like, gimmicks going on here. Though there's clearly, you can kind of see it, although I haven't managed to activate it yet, there's clearly a secondary table underneath this table, down at the bottom under there. You can see it. I've not gotten into it yet.
This? Choose your skill
No,
shot,
that one's fine.
I'm ready for anything.
Alright. I'm fucking up this skill shot. Roy, oh! I'm just,
Stay on the lead.
like, the more I play, the more my fingers get tired, and the more I'm just not paying enough attention. I need to get back to a table I'm good at. Play a little more Walking Dead. Maybe we'll finish off with a classic table. We'll probably finish off with a Wolverine table, because that was always my best table. So, at least within this collection. So, that's what we'll finish with.
Bonus multiplier increase.
That's kind of weird to hear that said. Star Wars Scene 1, diplomatic mission. Oh, and they're showing screenshots up there.
And bring me the ambassador. I want her.
Oh, cool. Okay.
There she is. Set for stun.
Hit the ball to the left orbit. I don't necessarily know what an orbit is.
Bonus multiplier increased.
Again, I'm not really sure I know what the orbit is, so... Is that the orbit? Maybe that's the orbit. I don't know! No! Fuck! I wasn't paying attention!
And we no escape for the princess this time.
Just as I expected.
I got a movie scene bonus. All these bonuses racking up!
This?
I think this is my last ball. What's going on here? Oh, I had to close everything up.
Choose your skill shot, fuzzball.
Yeah, we'll stick with this. We'll go with this one.
TK421.
I do like the idea of choosing your skill shot. I think that's a neat plan, a neat way to do that. Fuck. I don't know why I'm so bad at this table. Oh well, that's what the ball save is for.
Increased.
Thankfully, I had a kick back there.
Sir, he says there are several creatures approaching from the southeast.
Nice squarehead. Cool. I'll take that. If I could just get it. Oh, I've already said it. Awesome.
Bonus multiplier increased.
Ugh. I don't even have things to say anymore. I'm just trying not to fuck up. You know what this table is missing? It's missing extra flippers, like, on the main table.
Wait a second. There's sand people, all right.
Oh,
Bonus multiplier increased.
okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about this table in particular. Just watch me try not to fuck up.
Bonus multiplier increased.
Oh, man. I want to activate another scene, because those are pretty cool. Oh, there's my... Oh! I fucked up that secondary table really quick. But yeah, as you can see, there is the gimmick of the smaller other table. The Zen stuff really seems to like small extra
But he's
tables.
faulty, malfunctioning, kept babbling on about his mission.
Alright.
R2D2.
Wonder what happens if... Oh, I can lock my ball if I get it up there. Which would be good, because then I could get multi-balls! Multi-balls is what everybody wants. Oh, that's gonna be the end of that. I did not beat Raspberry's record. Some PSN friend I've got, I guess.
For this?
This will be a day long remembered. The force is strong.
Oh, I'm so low. My score could be so much better. Oh, but I jumped up the wow! 7. I jumped up because I was in 3rd before. Shit. I will take that. Awesome. Alright, let's do Walking Dead one more time. See if I can get a little better on that. We'll finish up Wolverine. Because this has been a long, long video of me playing pinball. Not that I'm complaining, but you might be getting sick of it. That said, if you're a fan of any of these things, you know, they're all available on, like, every fucking platform. They're on Steam, they're on Xbox One and 360, PS3, PS4, PS Vita, iOS, Android. I want to say they're even on Amazon Fire, like that stuff. And the tables are pretty cheap. I'm only speaking off I only know the price for the PSN versions and stuff, but for the packs of, like, for the packs, and those are generally at 4 tables, they're about $10. And then all the individual tables generally range from about, like, $2.50 to $3. Like, they're generally pretty cheap. So you can get 1 or 2 good tables for not too much. Like, this table here is $3. You want to just see what it's like to play Walking Dead as a pinball table. That is doable for not too much. Oh, no, no! I really should start tilting more. But I don't like doing it.
Good job.
Want to try to get some of the animations going between Lee and Clementine, because those are kind of neat. Like, unlocking some of the more kind of interesting, gimmicky stuff on this table is kind of really where it gets interesting. Specifically when you get some of the zombies coming out of the table. Oh, I am starting to dry out. I have been talking for half hour straight. That will do that. Also, I've been focusing on pinball. The most demanding of physical activities.
Watch out!
Go, come on, you bastard! New weekly record ahead. I want a new I want my new. No! No! No!
Let's do this thing.
I can 67,000. That's not impossible. I can do that. Probably, maybe. Probably not. What is this? Ball 2? Ball 3? Yeah, I'm not making that weekly record.
Nice shot.
Oh, I bested my weekly score! Yay! Oh, cool. Okay, so here's some of the stuff I was talking about. You get a zombie on the thing, trying to hit the zombie ball, because the zombie will come out and try to attack them. There we go. No, fuck. Alright, I'm trying to scout ahead in this mission? I don't know.
Good job.
I like the way they do the lighting on this. Like, the table goes all dark. Fuck!
We can hide by that pickup.
Oh, I'm not done yet. I guess I had a leftover ball save there. That's good. That's not good. There we go. That's the end of that. So that's Walking Dead Pinball. As you saw, there's some cooler stuff that shows up there. Let's wrap this up with some good old Wolverine. A table I know that I still have, like, some of the knowledge down for.
The Walking Dead.
Spider-Man. Wolverine.
That's not a good Iron Man. That's an okay Blade. That's not a great Wolverine voice. Yeah, the voice acting, especially for these early tables, was always kind of eh. That's a good-looking Sabretooth, though, in Wolverine. That is those are some, like, some animated Saturday morning TV show-looking guys. Also, Dawkins. Remember Dawkins? He's dead now. Nobody really cared about Dawkins.
I'm the best there is at what I do.
Nope.
What I do best.
It's a really bad-sounding Wolverine. Like, it doesn't sound like Hugh Jackman, and it doesn't sound, like, particularly, like, angry, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's see if I can do some cool stuff on this table. The spinner up there is pretty neat. Goes down to it shoots down to the Sabretooth Wolverine fight every year. Basically, Sabretooth is a giant dick. That one's cool because the way that works is, if you do that right, you essentially earn an extra ball. You can activate Wolverine's healing factor using that, which I want to say it like gives you an extra ball, which is crazy. What I do when recovering a memory, Wolverine's going nuts.
Be careful what you wish
Ball under the wheel. I don't claim to be good enough to do that.
Running protocols. Searching for mutants.
I've never been a very accurate pinball player. Like, I can keep the ball going for the most part, but I've never been very accurate with it. Oh, it's closed up. I fucked it up. Thank God I had that kickback available. Kickbacks. See if I can get out. You gotta get up the other ramp to get the to go to the heel tank to give you the extra ball. That also activates the hand mission, which is a fairly fun mission. Oh, ball 3, not good. This is not my best. This has not been my best run of this. Not by far.
Come on, bub. Do something.
At least it doesn't feel like it is. Okay. That's not going to be it either. I got to get that. There's like a side ramp that's kind of a bitch to hit. That I got to get it up to get that. That's the end of that. Yeah, 1.6 is not great. Let's take a look at what my real score on that is. Yeah, my highest score is 3.6, which, nah, not great. Kind of want to play more pinball. One more table. Just because this one is actually free, I think, on PS4 right now. When I went to download the client the other day, this is when it said this table was free on the PS4. So we'll download it. We'll check it out. We'll see what's. We'll not download. We'll play it. I've already downloaded it. We'll play it and see what's up. It's got like a kitty-looking, wizardy table. It's got a real good, like, the voice acting has got a real good classic pinball vibe to it. Real, you know, theater of magic, medieval madness, Gorgar almost feel to it. Oh, Gorgar's good.
Whisper isn't here
I want to play
yet.
some fucking Gorgar. Gorgar is probably one of the better, like, really early pinball tables. There's not much going on the Gorgar table, but there's cool but it's a fun table. Like, it's a well designed table. Oh, this stuff was actually back when Ed Boon was making those tables for Williams before before Mortal Kombat was a thing. Boon was all up in there in Williams pinball division. In fact, he's the voice on the Funhouse table. He's the voice of that dummy. I just realized I'm making references. It's entirely possible none of you know, because fucking who plays pinball anymore? But still, there you go. Knowledge. If you happen to know what the Funhouse pinball table is, sure. I am not even paying attention anymore. I'm not trying. I'm just playing pinball. I don't know, this table's got some stuff to it. I don't think I like the look of this one or the feel of this one as much as I've liked some of the other ones. I gotta see why this is their free table. That said, the Walking Dead table, a lot of fun. If you're thinking about checking that out, it's got my recommendations. It seems like a pretty cool table. The Star Wars pack has got its ups and downs. The Guardians pack, the Guardians table seems really cool. I think the Guardians table is especially cool. I think the Deadpool table has got it's okay. It's okay. It does the license well, but I'm not a huge fan of it. And then Plants vs. Zombies, that's an older table, but yeah, it's fun. They're all fun. Pinball's fun. That's the end of this video. Go play some fucking pinball.